I'm Tas Mohamed, CEO of Railveyor. Railveyor is a fully electric autonomous haulage system, and we are active in many mine operations. Before I begin the presentation, I'd just like to thank MICA for providing us with the opportunity to speak today. MICA program is playing a very pivotal role in driving some of the Canadian mining innovation. They are not only helping companies like us bring our innovative technologies to market, but they're also accelerating sustainability and productivity, which ultimately is helping the Canadian economy and keeping Canada globally competitive. So thank you. So I'm just going to ask the gentleman in the booth if you can just help me play the video. Short video, I promise it's just a minute.
Mining powers our world, but at a cost. Up to 40% of a mine's operating budget goes to energy, much of it from diesel haulage. Designed for remote and underground operations, Railveyor gives mine operators a resilient, cost-effective alternative to diesel. It's decarbonized, energy-independent haulage made real. It's time for a smarter way. Meet Railveyor EcoRail, the next generation in electric haulage. Fully battery electric, low energy, and engineered to run on solar, wind, or microgrids, independently from the grid. As the mining industry races toward net zero, Railveyor delivers the clean innovation to match. It cuts carbon, boosts resilience, and unlocks long-term efficiency. Invest in a future-ready solution. Invest in Railveyor.
Now that you know what Railveyor and our next-gen Railveyor EcoRail is all about, some of our key deliverables and our objectives. Main objective was, the technical and economic validation. We wanted to make sure we understood what equipment specifications are required, what would be the operational parameters, as well as what an initial ROI analysis would look like. So to do that, we ran a power simulation study. Another important objective was to do a prototype design so that we could get the procurement launched quickly. Once we've designed and identified some of the equipment, we've got to try and initiate a procurement process. Some of these components are long lead items, so we want to get that completed ASAP. Our next objective is to have this market ready for deployment. Once we've completed a prototype testing, we want to do some performance benchmarking, and we'll include that in a real global world environment. So we'll even go into an active mine site so we can ensure that the benchmarking performance measures are correct. And then we'll do some safety certification, and of course, then we are ready for a market introduction. When you're looking at fueling, innovation, and how we're funding and the broader impact of the project, we have secured $1.1 million in funding through internal funding as well as through MICA. Our internal funding has already started covering some of our early stage work. The MICA funding will be needed to support the remainder of the scope and the timeline. It's going to help us to further some of the engineering validation, and of course, the MICA funding will help us with some early commercial activities. The impact to the industry, the EcoRail will transform mining haulage, fully enabling electric, autonomous, powered by renewable energy. This will also be a very good opportunity for us to capture some of this regenerative energy in sort of battery or power grid sources. From a societal impact, we will be supporting net zero targets. We'll reduce the environmental impact in mining sector. But also importantly, we're going to be creating jobs in the clean tech industry and manufacturing. Our journey. In the next 3 to 6 months, we need to finalize at the build system. So we engineering components and prototype. We want to secure a pilot site where we can partner with a mine operator so we can have some detailed benchmarking and KPIs, and validate the performance through third-party or technical assessments and environmental assessments. Our goal really was to target off-grid and remote mines. We also want to deliver lower energy costs and have mines have access to carbon credits. We're planning to do this through a phased deployment with minimal infrastructure required at mine sites. And of course, last but not least, we want to support ESG goals as well as the long-term commercial viability through automation-ready emission-reducing technology. So we'd like everyone here to follow us on LinkedIn or access our website, railveyor.com, to keep up to speed on the progress. We're excited for the future, and it would be interesting to see what Railveyor can do next. I'm open to any questions. If anyone has any, please feel free to contact me, or you can contact our VP of Product Development. Details are on the slide. Thank you.